crap cakes, guys. Did KU get beat down in the second half last night? Whew. It's Saturday. It's 2:44 p.m. Central Time. Guys, it is November 8th. I've made this video a couple times. First 4 or 5 attempts, I kept saying it was October. Kept saying vehicle instead of video. Not sure what kind of drugs I'm not on. But, oh well. Anyways, I did start recording this video earlier and was making it about what I'm wearing today and just a different style and one that I really, really like, guys. But I had a customer come in and I just kind of stopped the video there because it's been a pretty busy day. Saturday's been pretty dang busy. Yesterday was pretty busy as well. So today's college football day, right? We got fall and Saturday in the fall. That's what I should be saying. I know the Jayhawks play the Arizona Wildcats today. I know Notre Dame plays Navy. That's always a cool game. Looking forward to the Notre Dame game at 6:30, I think, tonight. I always like watching them. They remind me of my dad, always have. Just my childhood. And now that my dad's no longer physically with me, I like Notre Dame a little more even, however I want to say that. So anyways, what I am actually wearing today, guys, is one look that I really, really like. Now, a lot of Italian people, am I profiling here? Like Figaros, guys. That's probably one of the, what do they say, the old wise guy chain. You see the guy sitting there with the wife beater and the Figaro. The Figaro was a huge, huge popular chain when I was a kid. And by kid, I mean freshman, 1998 to 2000. This is probably the chain of that time. Mookie Betts wears a big old guy and it just kind of flings around. I think mine was, the one that I originally had is the 925 sterling silver. It was a 5.5 millimeter, guys, I believe. So it is one of my favorite chains. It's very sentimental to me. And if you guys have noticed lately that I've been stacking solo and 22 inches, not solo, but stacking the 3 chains of, without a pennant, the 3.2 millimeter Figaro. This is 18 karat, came from Linx. Then I have a 3.5 millimeter baby curb, that's 22 karat, that I got from Saints, gold. And then I got the 22 karat heavy cable link that I got from Jacoje.com. And normally, just wearing those, I like those with the thinner hoodies or wearing t-shirts. But guys, when you're wearing these bigger hoodies, if you don't have a heavier chain or it's not a longer chain, it's going to get sucked up in here. You're going to have more of this look, and it's not, this is 22 inches on me, so this would be 20 inches on some of you skinnier people, a lot of you skinnier people. But it'll end up getting pushed up here and sucked in there, and then you're gonna end up looking like that. So when I wear all 3 of them together, they do hang out a little better. But what I've decided to do was, I really like this length when it comes to hoodies and pendants and everything. So what I've done is, instead of wearing like a solitaire chain, a bigger solitaire chain, I've just been wearing a pendant. So if I'm wearing a hoodie like this, I'll wear the 22 karat gold angel. I was wearing the 22 karat gold angel on the 22 karat baby curb, and I love that look. And I have a 22 karat gold mini cross coming. I thought about buying a standard cross, but kind of wanted to check and see, how much, because I know the 22 karat's going to be heavier, so it will pull down. If you guys notice how it looks like a V, this is actually what I'm going for and would want it to look like. So this is a 10 gram, this chain almost weighs 10 grams. I'm not sure what the cross weighs. Seems like 7. I guess I could weigh it for you. These are both 18 karat. This is the flooded Boss Cross, guys, from Jacoje.com. He does not make a flooded Boss Cross in 22 karat. It might be because 22 karat, he just doesn't want to deal with diamonds falling out and stuff like that. I could, and maybe they wouldn't So this guy weighs 4.5 grams. So I'm guessing that the 22 karat one may weigh 6. But anyways, on the 30 gram chain, that's the baby curb, it just won't pull it down. So it's more of a U. And that's one thing, like, if you guys know Mike from the Try Truth, right? He had gotten, I believe it was like the 4mm, or I think it was a 4mm or a 3.2. It was either 4mm baby curb, Jacoje curb, or a 3.2mm. I think it was that heavy link, and the 3.2 heavy link. And he was wanting a mini cross, and it just didn't pull down to a point. It's more of a curved look, because if your pendant doesn't weigh enough, then instead of having a more, airball. So instead of having this V-shaped look, it's gonna look more like this. And some people may not like that. I know that he didn't like it. He ended up getting a, I can't remember what they're called. Maybe it's a gloss cross, but I don't think it was. It's a flat looking cross. He got it, I think maybe in 18 or 22 karat, but it's super dope. But if you were to only have one chain, you know, to wear pendants, and you just want to wear a pendant, I would always usually say, guys, round links are just where it's at, or round chains are just where it's at when it comes to that, because they're going to slide a little bit better, especially the rope and the Franco box chain. Now, if you already have a chain, and link chains is a totally different look, and that's the thing, guys. What's a Picasso and a Monet, right? People would say they're both brilliant, but they're both different. So what makes this wrong? Nothing. I have been wearing the other two chains, even that I've been wearing paired with these, tucked in, because I really like wearing my 3.5mm baby curb everywhere, because I love that chain. But today I was like, you know what? It's Saturday. I'm going to keep it. I know we've been doing stacking Saturday. I know Jacoje has that going on too. I'm going to keep it simple Saturday today. And what I did is, for anybody that just has, you know, maybe you have a link chain, that's what I'm saying. So the look with the cross and the Figaro is a big thing. And I think why is because you would get people who would buy a chain. Say you buy one chain, and this is your chain, guys, and you love it, and you wear it, and say you wear it just like this for 3 years, 2 years, but you want something different, but you don't really want to stack a different chain, and you've built all these memories with this, so you don't want to get rid of it, because maybe that's your trademark, maybe your Mookie Betts. What you could do is you could add a pendant to it. And it doesn't matter the size of the chain, just get a bigger pendant. You always want to make sure the chain weighs a little bit more, guys, or more than the pendant, because you do not want it to break. I really, really like this look. I like, out of the 3 chains that I have for the cross, the heavy cable link that I would wear this on, that 2mm, the 3.2mm Figaro, or the 3.5mm baby curb, it looks best, in my opinion, on those. Now, it looks really good on a rope as well, too, guys. Like a 2.5, 3mm rope. I think this chain looks really, really good. I just was talking to Ricky today. What's up? Shout out to you, about 22 karat. And we've had the 22 karat gold ropes, you know, and 6mm and stuff. And he had gotten one for, but they're just so darn expensive now. But I thought, well, maybe that's what I'm going to do. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's what I want to do or not. However, I will say it's nice to have the 18 karat, you know, here, because this is 18 karat also. So yeah, if it was 22 karat, the pendant, you know, you're just going 4 that way. And if it's 14 karat pendant on an 18, you're just going 4 the other way. So it's not going to be, whoosh, you know, all over the place. I really like this look. And as for link chains, it's not one that's going to get stuck over here. It just kind of goes right back. It is, because this is a lighter chain, but it, like I said, 4.5 and then 10, this is double the weight, but this is about the right proportions to this. So, I mean, imagine, that's probably what I'm assuming is people love their Figaros, and then they also love Jesus, and they love the cross, or, you know, even if it's just for style, you know, or a fashion statement. I know people that would wear crosses just for fashion. I get that. Me, if you have watched any other videos, you know that I wear it because, especially guys, if I feel a little down or sad or anything like that, I'll either put that angel pendant on, or if I need some serious help, I'm gonna put the cross on, because I just feel like anytime I can just do this and remember that Jesus died for me and that he's here with me and that everything's gonna be all right in the long run. What will be, and just, it is what it is, right? So, backed up, check that out. I don't think that looks bad at all. So the worst thing that's gonna happen with this is it probably might get about that thin because of that hoodie. Still, guys, if that's the worst thing that happens with this, look, it just came out maybe that much. So, but I absolutely love it. And then you've got something different. You've got the pendant is supposed to be the showstopper. So a lot of people don't want a chain that's going to be the same size as the pendant because you're taking away your attention on your pendant, which if you're wearing a pendant, that's not what you want to do. However, it just really gives it a little extra something. That's why I like the link chains, because, wearing them like this, guys, wearing them with a pendant, I love wearing that 22 karat, like I said, with that baby angel, because I just think it looks really, really good. Just the way that they go. And so, yeah, that's the point of the Figaro. It has that design in it, the 3, then the 1 big, and then the 3, circle, oval, circle, or whatever you want to call it. But that's what I'm saying. So not only do you have your pendant, you've also got that necklace to pay attention to, because as it's going through back and forth, and the Figaro is one that's really special at doing this because it's, like I said, 3 then 1, 3 then 1. You're going to see the design. It's going to really, you're really going to notice, and I mean them far back. Anytime it sways over just a little bit, if you bend down, walking, and then the light just catches those guys. And this is an affordable piece, so it doesn't have to be 18 karat, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can get 10 karat, you can get 2.7 karat, get sterling silver, get silver, it doesn't matter. Get something that makes you happy, okay? Just take care of it and love it, and wear the snot out of it, make memories. Wear your jewelry, don't let it wear you. It's some of the best advice I can give you guys. I was talking to my wife about that the other day. It was like, hey, remember when, because I've always worn jewelry, but when I really got into expensive and gold jewelry, diamonds or jewelry, it was like every time I got in the shower, I take my bracelets off, guys, and I can't put lobster clasp back on because I wear a 7.5. I try to keep it, that's about as tight as I want it, but I would, go in there, hey, can you help me put these back on? And then eventually it was just like, you know what? If you love something, does it look beat up, guys? I've had that for, I think, over a month now. I know the rope chain I've had for 2 or 3 months. So I don't take the bracelets off. I wear them in bed. I wear them in the pool. I wear them every single wear, guys. I'm going to say, if you're going to get into the ocean with salt water, you're going to want to rinse that off, because yeah, gold's gold, but if you're wearing 14 karat, there's still 10 other carats of other materials that can fade or oxidize. So, and even at 22 karat, just take care of your stuff. But like I said, this doesn't have to be 18 karat. Somebody the other day made a comment about people trying to flex and stuff on Facebook about you don't have to buy it. And then I think they said something about I don't know if they were talking about my skin tone or not, but I'm just going to show you real quick. And I know these are different. And rope chains are a bad example, because an 18 karat rope and a 14 karat gold rope, you can barely tell the difference. 22 is where you can really tell. However, guys, I just want to put this up next to this. He was trying to say that the lower the carat, the more it would stand out on your skin. And that's just not true. So 18 karat yellow gold, because this is why my wife would never wear white gold, because she is a darker complected. But it's both to me, because most people will say, well, you want to wear, if you're light skinned, you want to wear this. And if you've got the dark skin, wear it doesn't matter. Wear what you want to wear. But first of all, I just want you to see, this is 14 karat, that rope, that yellow piece. And even if I go around to the lobster clasp, where it's a little darker because that's not a rope part, which one looks darker to you guys? It's always going to be, gold is like an orange's tint. So it's always going to be the gold. It's always going to be higher purity gold, that is. But anyways, I just wanted to say what's up to you guys. I wanted to show you what I was wearing. I'm real happy about this. I love the Figaro, love wearing the cross, and I think that they are very, very, they look super great together. So enjoy your weekend, stay safe, watch some college football. Much love to you all.